adore you. She was pretty with her black straight hair and pensive white eyes in intelligent face. John saw her for the first time when he was studying in the library. He curious about the girl. Then he tried to approach her. He straightened up, pat his hair, and glanced at his shirt. Surprisingly, she was gone. It took just a few seconds for her to move. She must be quick, he thought. He turned to his book. There were more important things like studying hard, so he can go into engineering school after he graduated. John was a senior high school student. He obsessed with a girl that has intelligent look. He loved studying the library since he got a horrible score in the previous semester. So he thought this is his last chance, concerned that he will face the big exam next year. Still, John kept thinking about the girl. Every time he closed his eyes, he's seeing that girl's pretty face. This is the first time he felt that way. In the next afternoon, he came to the library. Although he didn't admit it, John chose the same spot like yesterday. He hoped to see the girl again. He was lucky. He saw that girl walking through the aisles among the shelves. He noticed that she wore the same white dress. It must be her favorite outfit, he thought. It's time for him to move. He rose up from his seat and straightening his clothes to make sure that it's still neat. Then he walked toward the girl. Again, the girl was gone without he seeing her move. He returned to check every aisle among the shelves, but she wasn't there. His shoulders sagged a bit. She managed to do so just in a few seconds. He sighed frustratingly and instantly lost his desire to studying. He decided to leave with a huge disappointment. When he walked out from the library, Brian, his friend, called out. Brian was John's close friend. They were friends since they are in the kindergarten. Brian asked John to walk home and join with the other. Everyone already waited for John. Feel lucky to have such a friendship, he thought. He didn't see the girl again in the library for the several weeks. He felt like there's something missing. However, the girl always appeared almost every night in his dream. Even in the dream, the girl always showed up with her white dress. In the next few weeks, John decided not to spend too much time for studying the library and took another activity, such as footballs or hang out with his friends. He wanted to refresh his mind before he faced a big exam. It must be exhausting. After that week, John started to prepare himself for a big exam. So he came back again to the library. He preferred studying in the last month because the library was nearly deserted. John walked casually and looking around. As expected, the library was fairly deserted. He took a seat in his favorite spot. Well, he given up about the pretty girl. Sometimes, something were not meant to be. In the middle of studying, he heard the sound of the girl singing. He moved from his seat and walked toward the sound. What a surprise! It was the voice of the pretty girl that he wanted to meet. The voice was very beautiful, he thought. The girl stopped singing and looked toward him. They were staring at each other. What a time to be alive! After waiting for so long, finally John met her. He gets overwhelmed because of her beauty. He stunned for a second and tried to say something. "Hi, I like your voice. What's your name?" he asked as his face turned red. "Arum," she said with a teeny smile in the end. Arum means beautiful in Korean. Her name was really sweet on her, he thought. Suddenly, John's phone rang. He turned back and left the girl. "I have to answer my call. Wait a minute. I'll be back," he said. It was just a missed call from Brian. After a minute, he heard the sounds of a book dropped from the shelves. He ran toward the sounds. He was shocked about what he was seeing right in front of him. It was a girl that he has been with just a few minutes ago. She was lying on the floor with books all around her, and his heart gave a painful thump when he realized that her white dress stained with blood. She unconscious, and suddenly her body vanished. The aisles between the shelves became empty. So does his heart. John was really shocked. His face turned pale, and his body trembled so hard. His body slowly fell to the floor. No words can be explained. He had just seen a ghost. Then he grabbed his backpack and left. He don't want to study in the library again. In the very next day, he told Brian about all the things that had happened with him. Brian speechless. He remembered the story about the girl that had been murdered in the library 4 years ago. Not all the students knew about this incident. Arum had been murdered in the library by her close friend Olga. It was astonished that Olga killed herself in her bed the day after she killed Arum. It all was revealed after the police found the Olga's diary. She had a psychological distress. John saw the girl one more time before he graduated. He was walking through the night, then he felt chill in the air. He looked up and saw the ghost of the pretty girl, standing a few feet away from him. Their eyes met for the second time. She gave a different gaze toward him. The girl's face described the serenity and peace. John felt like his heart melted. Then he reached out toward her. His tears fell all of a sudden. Then the girl wiped his tears and gave a teeny smile for make sure that she was fine now. The girl said thanks and slowly disappeared. Now, he knew that, even though she was gone, she already in the right place that full of peace. A place that she can live happily ever after. Forever, she will always be remembered. The end.